So recently, somebody DM me with these funny questions. What happens to a woman's toto while knacking her? What usually happens? See, this is like you asking what happens to the food you eat after eating or while you are eating. And that is why today's session is going to be very interesting. I'm going to be breaking it inches by inches, line by line. What happens to a woman's toto when you are banging her? That moment you are doing pata 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 with your woman, you are doing pata pata with your woman, what usually happens to her toto? So if this sounds like juicy topic you wish to understand and know more about, do not forget to come closer, bring your pen and paper and give me your listening ear. And while doing that, please make sure you subscribe, comment your mind, and give the video a super thanks. So guys, number one thing that usually happens to every woman, because what I'm talking about today is not just me, it is women in general. And number one is that once you are banging a woman, the toto will always get swollen. Honey pot will definitely get swollen. See, it does not matter the age bracket of who you are banging, or whether the person is older or whether the person is younger. As long as you are banging a woman, definitely it is something that must happen. The woman's toto would begin to get swollen. Now, the reason why it is getting swollen is not just because you're the kind of joystick that is going inside there. No, it's being done psychologically and scientifically. That's the reason why when a woman begins to test different kinds of joystick, the sizes of her toto will also expand. Whether she's a virgin or a semi-virgin, that down place will begin to get swollen. Second thing that will happen to every woman when you are banging her, definitely the toto itself, you begin to notice some kind of colors on her toto. If you're a clever person, you notice it when you must have finished banging her or when you are at the climax. Now, for you to know whether a woman have been eating it out there or you are the only one eating that food, it is this second thing that will assist you. See, every toto has color. Every toto has color. There is one in reddish in color, there is one in brownish in color, there is one in darkish in color. You understand? And when you are knacking a woman, when you look at the toto, if you notice that it is kind of reddish in color, my brother, it signifies that this woman have not gone deep, very far when it comes to knacking. She know the chop, she know to the eat the food. You understand? Maybe you are the only one that is eat pot of jollof rice. That's light, the darkish red or sometimes semi-red is an evidence that the woman have not gone far. You are still the one enjoying it. And those ones that you see that it is already very deep darkish in color, it could be that the woman don't give birth. You understand? She don't born one or two kids, or the toto have already gone deep when it's like a lot of men have been going in and out of it. Now there is this funny one, that one that is just pure red in color. It signifies that it's either the woman don't carry belle or the woman is at the climax of seeing her period, like maybe in no less than 1 hour or 2 hours or a day, her menstruation will start flowing out. So you need to be very clever enough when you see all these kind of things. These are things that happen when you are knacking a woman or you are already knacking her. Then the third thing that will always happen when you are knacking every woman is that you definitely feel this warmness, this sensitivity when you penetrate inside. If you are a man that is very smart enough, each time you penetrate your partner, you feel this warmness. That's when you now put your odogu inside, you feel like, oh gosh, yes, like this breath of life will come inside you. As odogu that you are, each time you penetrate your achalugu, you are expected, like you are supposed to feel this warmness. That is an evidence that truly you are going inside her inner carcass. And when you aren't receiving that warmness, maybe it is now hot, like when the weather is too hot, my brother, that means something is very wrong with that toto you are knacking. But if you see a warmness, like if you are in an AC that is cooling your big man, Come on, that is a healthy toto for you. Before we talk about the fourth thing that happens to every toto when you are knacking it, guys, if you have watched this video to this very good extent, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video. Drop your comments at the comment section. Tell me how you feel when you penetrate your woman. Do you feel any of these things I'm listing right now? And do not forget that if you're a man that is still having difficulty in lasting longer in your woman, we have medicine for people that wish to last longer. And if you're a man that find it difficult to penetrate, because there are some men that when they see a woman, they'll feel in the mood, but they cannot penetrate that kind of woman. So please DM me for any form of erectile malfunction that you are suffering from. If you also have a woman that find it difficult to also be in the mood, or you're a kind of man that always find yourself difficult to be in the mood, we have something that we can give to you and you boost your libido. Yes, your libido will become very, very huge. And if you're also that kind of man that fall in that blanket of your big man being so short, not being so standard, not being curvy, not being big, then any sort of erectile malfunction. So back to the fourth thing that usually happens to every woman when you are knacking, is that she will become wet. And when she becomes wet, the toto widens. Yes, when you penetrate, even if the toto is as tiny as this thing, my brother, it will become white. Wideness depends on how often the woman knacks. The wideness also depends on how you are knacking the woman, the kind of odogu that you got. You should be the type of person that is going to those toto that is not that big, because if you're the kind of person that wants it big, or maybe your own is already big, then you should be going for those toto that is not that tight. The final thing that always happen anytime, any day you are knacking any woman, whether it's your wife, whether it's your ex-girlfriend, any woman on this earth, you will not notice this one with your eyes, because it happens in bond. The tissues will begin to relax. The muscle must definitely relax. You understand? You know, sex is like exercise. Is a form of exercise, and that is why if you are very good in doing it, you will not be the type that having muscle pull. You will not be having muscle pull. You know, there are some women, they will sit down for a very longer period, they will start complaining that their waist is paining them, their laps is so heavy. You understand? But when you are the person that is on and off and knacking, come on, it relaxes your tissues. You understand? This is a form of indoor exercise that your body is doing and you do not know about it. And finally, this should be a bonus point. Anytime you are knacking a woman, she must pour. Yes, she will pour. Sometimes she was not going to release those aquas in a bigger way. Sometimes it drops like a tap. You understand? And you know, the joy of every knacking is that the water should be pumping in. And that is why you should not have mercy on any toto that you are knacking. Don't be the type that is petting toto. Let me manage it. Let me just do sharp. You understand? Before you know it, you made yourself 1 minute man. So excessively bang her with reckless abandon, so that the water can be able to pour as much as possible. So guys, this is how we'll come to the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. So please make sure you subscribe, like this one, and bye for now.